What's going on, everybody? Gage Benson, sponsored disc golfer from Worcester County, Massachusetts. It's been a long while since I've had a YouTube video, but we're back and I'm giving you updates on my life and everything nice. So let's go. Alright, Joe. First things first. Number one, baby. Number one. Last year in 2020, UDisc ranked Maple Hill as the number 2 disc golf course in the world, number 1 in the country. And I am happy to announce that Maple Hill has reached the number 1 world ranking in the whole entire planet of the world of disc golf. Number 1. And I gotta be honest, that means a lot to me. Especially because when we were number 2 last year, I kept saying we're going number 1, we're going number 1, we're going number 1. And I like to take a small bit of credit for manifesting that into existence. Now, for Maple Hill to be number 1, it literally takes more than I can explain right now. There's a lot of people involved, a lot of great people are involved to make Maple Hill what it is. So, shout out to all those people. I just wanted to say that Maple Hill is number 1. It feels so good. So good. Second, I haven't posted anything on YouTube for like 2 months or whatever, right? I haven't done anything for like 2 months. I'm gonna be honest. I moved out. I signed a full-time salary contract with Maple Hill, so I was financially set, and I basically took like a month off. You know, I took the winter off. I just hung out, and it felt good. You know, after working my butt off for about 10 years now. This is about 10 years in the making. To finally get that full-time salary job at the number 1 disc golf course in the world, to make disc golf my full-time career, it feels very, very good. It took a decade to get here, but it feels, I can't explain how good it feels. Especially because, you know, I didn't think this would ever happen. A lot of people made me think it would never gonna happen, but something in the small back of my brain told me to never give up on making disc golf your career. And I did whatever I had to do to make disc golf my career, and I'm very proud of that. So, thank you. Alright, so let's get into the good stuff. First of all, I want to give a quick shout out to the Team Maple Hill, the Team Challenge team that I captain. This is my first year being a captain, first year Team Diamonds being an actual team. And out of 25 people, I want to say at least 10 of them was their first time ever competing in disc golf at all. So after starting the season off 0-2, we finished the season 3-4 and finished 5th in our division out of 8 teams, where the top 4 teams make the playoffs. So we were the first team to miss the playoffs. Not satisfied, but you know, I'm happy with how my team performed and finished the season. You know, like I said, the team was off to a slow start. You know, a lot of guys, it was their first time ever playing competitive disc golf, and by the end of the season, I felt like we had a legitimate team. And it takes a team to win in New England Team Challenge, and like I said, by the last match, I felt like Team Diamonds was not only a legitimate team, but we were here and we were ready to play. And yeah, it felt good to finish the season with a couple wins with Team Diamonds, and I look forward to next season for sure. So that's my update for Team Challenge. All right, next, sponsorships. So I don't even know how many years it's been. I'm gonna be with Prodigy again this year. I'm ecstatic. I love Prodigy. I love being a part of the team. I love the connections I made with Prodigy, and you know, I look forward to building with Prodigy as the years go on. As far as my apparel sponsorship, I'm not going to be continuing my sponsorship of Wander Disc Golf. You know, I decided to part ways with Wander Disc Golf, mainly because I had something brewing in the works, and it was my first apparel sponsorship back in like 2015, 16. They are rebranding and resurfacing and coming back to life. And they asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. And you know me, I kind of like that home New England feeling. So, you know, and the fact that I'm friends with the people. So it was the easy decision for me to leave Wander, which I honestly don't know where they're based out of, but they're not based out of New England, to move to Beast Disc Golf, to be based out of New England, representing not only a New England company, but representing my friend's company, and being sponsored by Team Beast with a lot of good friends of mine that I've been playing disc golf with over the last 10 years. It feels like home. It feels right, and I'm very happy that Joe Roy wanted me a part of the squad. I'm going to have custom shirts this year. I've already been talking about Prodigy having custom discs, custom stamped discs. So I got a lot of stuff in the works this year. I'm very excited, as always. And I look forward to having all that custom gear to share with you all. And it should be a lot of fun. The 2021 season. So this would be my... God, I think this is my 6th season competing as a professional. For the first time in my career, I don't really think I have any goals besides enjoy myself and play to the best of my abilities. I think in previous years past, I don't want to say unrealistic goals, but I had very high expectations for myself. And it was very frustrating whenever I couldn't reach those expectations, you know. But I think with where my life's at this point, I'm very happy where my life's at and how it's been going, to where I'm not so stressed out about my results as a professional. You know, even if my game, which it won't, because I won't let it happen, but even if my game was to slip, you know, I think I finally accepted. I'm okay with that, because you know, I'm happy with what I've done with my life so far and where I am, and I'm very confident in what I'm going to do going in the future, and I'm completely fine if that means, you know, no longer pursuing a professional career as much as I have in the past, you know. And I think a part of that has to do with maturing. You know, I'm almost 30 years old. You know, time to start figuring out how to pay those bills and stuff like that. So, like I said, I think this might be my best season yet, and it might be because I don't really have any expectations. You know, I'm very confident in my abilities, especially when it comes to competing locally in the pro field. But yeah, we'll see how this season turns out. I'm already signed up for a couple of events, and we'll go from there. If you're still watching this, you probably support me some way or another. So I just want to say thank you, and I support all you guys. I want everybody to believe in themselves, because I believed in myself. Even if no one believes in you, believe in yourself, never give up, take that risk, quit that job you hate. Quit that job you hate, I promise. You'll regret not quitting the job you hate and taking a risk if you never take the risk. You know what? You never know until you try. I took the risk. I quit my full-time UPS job. Well, it wasn't full-time, but I quit my UPS job of 8 years back in May 2019. So a little under 2 years it took me to go full-time salary in disc golf. So think about that. 8 years miserable at UPS, quit to pursue disc golf full-time, and it only took me 2 years to land a full-time salary job. So if you hate your job, quit it. That's my biggest piece of advice to anybody in the world. Quit that day job that you hate. Stop showing up for work for those bosses that you don't like. Stop it. Enough of that. Alright? Let's get it.
9 to 5, all trying to make verses raw. Almost got on where here comes Murphy's Law. Like, they first love you and then they enemies. You save money, then someone stole your identity.